You. Yes, you. What is going on, guys? Well, I just hit my chin on the mic. So, what's going on, guys? I know it's been a while, and I know not much has happened on my channel, and I apologize for that. There are a few reasons to it, and I will get to that very shortly. But, before anything, how is everyone doing? That just sounded really bad. I'm like, how is everyone doing? But anyways, my last Modern Warfare 3 video commentary thing, I said, give me like some of your point of view stories, kind of thing, like the point of view stories, and a lot of you actually sent me private messages of your stories and stuff, and I did read them all, and even though I didn't reply to quite a few of them, I did say I would take care of it. Like I did say that I will do a point of view story. Now for this commentary, I won't be doing it today. Hopefully I'll do it soon. I have to go back to the private messages and write down the list of which ones I want to do, and hopefully, get a good start at it. Is it going to be a serious thing? No, it's not. Reason being is because I don't see it as something that I can see where it can get pretty far, like making a lot of episodes or whatever with it, but it's I don't see it as a series for me. It's not something. It's just something I want to like put in, point of view, because a lot of people seem to enjoy my other videos of talking about myself, of the things I went through, and the support everyone did, and that was pretty awesome. Now I'm not gonna lie, but I don't see it as a serious thing. Maybe as a weekly upload of it. I don't know. I can't guarantee it. Lately, I cannot promise and guarantee people anything. Now, you hear a lot of background noise in the back. That's my birds. Yes, I have two lovebirds. They're very cute. One's called Skittles, a girl, and the other one's called Toby, a boy. Yeah. And one's like 3 years old, and the other one's like gonna be 1 soon in December, January. Well, that's like next year. But anyways. So, here's a topic that I want to talk about, because I've seen comments constantly on my videos and certain videos on my channel and stuff, and I get so tired of having to repeat it to them, reply and repeat the whole thing of it. So, here's the topic of it is Twitter. Yes, Twitter. And what's related is people asking what I look like. Now, I will say this. Instead of asking me every single time, there's a reason why I have Twitter in my description. One of the reasons is to keep up to date with me. And from there, you get to see what I look like. So, for those who keep constantly asking, what do I look like? Do I look hot? Do I look cute? Do I look this and that and that? Or, are you single? Or, are you taken? Or this and this and that? It's kind of tiring to reply to everyone. Don't mind the barking. That's the dogs downstairs. My dogs had puppies, and they're at an age now where they're supposed to be going to home, which they already got. Like, soon we're going to be sending them to their homes. It's just they're very yippy right now. They're chihuahuas. So, for those asking. But anyways, yeah, so I get those questions every single day. I'm not even kidding. Because, being a woman on YouTube, doing this kind of thing, you're obviously going to have guys constantly come up to you and ask, oh, are you cute? Are you this and that? Are you married? Or any, like, those stupid questions, And you kind of answer, like, yes or no, this and this and that. But here, I'm going to tell you right now. If you'd like to know what I look like, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm beautiful, oh, I'm hot, oh, I'm cute, or anything. Because I'm not the person who judgmental. I don't judge. I don't judge other people's looks or anything at all. It's not right, There's lots of guys who are like that, and so I'm not gonna say to them, "Oh yes, I'm very beautiful," and this and that. Or it's like somebody saying, "It's like get this." It's like someone saying, "Oh yes, I'm this and that," and when that other person looks, it's like, no, they're not. So I'm not saying what I look like or anything, because I'm not saying it's not up to me or anything or any of that. It's just people shouldn't judge on looks, because it's not the looks, it's the personality of the person, you know. So if you're one of those who don't know what I look like, don't know who I am, and you happen to see this video and you're curious, well, you can follow me on Twitter and you can find out for yourself. I even have Instagram, so Instagram's with Twitter, so every time I post a picture, it's most likely going to be on Instagram, and you'll see it on my Twitter that I posted something. But I will tell you this, though. For the past few years, I did change in looks and everything. Like I mentioned in my story before, before I was in the depression state, and I didn't care what I looked like. I just didn't care, you know. And then over the following year or so, it kind of like picked up, and people see natural beauty. You know, I mean, you can just say that I was one of those who did not bloom out from like just yet from a flower. Like, I did not bloom out pretty much till now, kind of thing. And yeah, it is quite shocking. You're probably like, but why didn't, like, well, it's confusing. It is. But yeah, no, a lot of changes happened from me through the few years. And if you look at before, I mean, I have to go check and find old photos of me from before and today, and I will guarantee this, my sister even has an old photo of me on her contacts whenever I call. And one time she found it, well, it was the other day she found it, and she's like, Aaliyah, and she was behind me, and I'm like, what, I'm right here. She's like, look at me. I turn around and look at her, and she's looking at her phone, and she's looking at me, and she's like, no way. I'm like, what? She's like, you want to see something? I'm like, yeah, well, obviously, if you're saying no way, like, being in that shock state, you know? She's like, this is you last year. She looked at, like, she showed me the photo last year, and I look completely different. And I'm not gonna lie. Alright? Before I started my diet, I'm not lying. Alright, I'm serious. You can see from my photos now, and you probably won't believe me. But, before, I don't know if it's like embarrassing to say, but I'm being honest. Before my diet and everything, I used to be pale as a ghost. I used to have a lot of breakouts on my face, and yeah, I used to have another chin. I don't anymore. I lost a lot over the few months, and I don't look what I used to look like now. I pretty much, people say I look like a model in a way. I mean, I still don't think, but some people say you look sexy. I'm like, no. And I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm not trying to say. I'm just, you know, telling my story. And hold on, give me a second here. But yeah, I did before. I used to have another double chin. I did before. I don't anymore. You can ask. People are like, I don't see anything on your face. Your face, like, you wouldn't even see my high cheekbones. I didn't even know I had high cheekbones, honestly, because I was, at that time, I was so, like, I guess a heavy person at the time. I'm not anymore. But the amount of change, I wish I could show a before and after photo. I honestly do. I do have a before photo of my face that I used to have on Twitter, and you can tell, like, I used to have, like, chubby cheeks almost. Chubby cheeks. I don't anymore. You can actually see the shape of my face, and yeah. If you want to see, the photos are on Instagram and on Twitter if you want to know. So those are for those who are asking. I'm not saying everybody go look at it and rate and tell me what you think of how cute or hot I am. I don't care. Everyone has their own opinions on people's looks and stuff, and I just thought I'd let you know that for those who keep asking me the same question and me having to respond, here's a video, you know. But I don't judge on people's looks. Honestly, I don't, because I was in that state before where people used to judge on my looks, and now they kind of wish they were me today. So yep, it's a big flip on the leaf, you can say. I changed a whole bunch, on everything. So that's what happens when you make a goal in your life and you actually do something about it. I mean, I'm actually almost done my diet. I'm close to reaching my goal, like really close. And it's not like I'm trying to be super stick or anything. Like, I just want to be the weight that my doctor told me. And I'm about like 10, 15 pounds away from there. And that's nothing. That's actually, you can lose that within a month or two. And I lose about, get this, I lost 30 pounds, right? I lose about 10 or so a month, 10, 15 or so a month. It depends. It depends how things go. If you put yourself to it, you will get far. If you don't put the effort, you gotta make a commitment to yourself. If you want to reach a goal, you gotta make a commitment to yourself that you'll do it. You can't just say you'll do it and it ends up not happening. It has to be a commitment. But that wraps it up. I hope you guys do enjoy. You can rate, comment, like, tell me what you think. Not on looks, not my looks or anything. I'm just saying the video of the commentary. Tell me what you think. And hopefully I'll get more stuff going. So, adios, people.